adjust your energy dial so that your brain is slower than it usually is, because it's easier to follow what the teacher's directions are when you slow your energy dial to a 6 or a 5. It just works better. It means you're matching processing speed with your teacher's talking, and that makes it easier to remember and understand what she's saying. Okay? If you're spinning and thinking something else, if you're over here at a 7 or even an 8, it means you're locked in your own thoughts and you're just listening. But where you file the information in your brain gets lost. And that makes it really hard to remember. Now I'm going to tell you a true statistic. You ready for this?
Mm-hmm.
People like me, teachers like me, actually did this research. I wasn't part of this particular research plan. But we timed, a group of us got together and we actually timed kids, the difference between when they wrote down what they needed to do, their homework I'm talking about, and when they didn't write down their homework. It took the kids who did not write down their homework or make a note on the paper. Like for this one, there's another piece of paper. You could write, just to cue yourself, what could you do? What could you write right here?
1.
That's all you have to do. And that's going to remind you, write number 1, write the sentences. Okay. For those kids who give themselves a written prompt, it takes them no time to try to remember what it is they're supposed to do. For the kids that don't give themselves a written prompt, you already know this because you live it. It takes you ready for it? 2 times as long to remember what it is you're supposed to do than the actual homework requires that you spend time doing. It takes you 2 times more time to actually try to pull it out of your memory when you don't write down what it is you're supposed to do than actually just sitting and doing the homework, because you know what it's supposed to do. Does that make sense to you?
Mm-hmm.
So, which one is going to give you more playtime? Writing it down. Right?
Mm-hmm.
That's the first step, is knowing what you're supposed to do from school. What's the other part that's related to you being able to have more playtime? What must you do when you sit down at your desk at home?
When we're doing homework together.
I mean, it's on my shoulders.
Every time you drift, don't be freaky about it. Just reset yourself. Right? Now, let's give you a behavior card. Do you guys have the behavior card with the faces
No.
at home? Okay, so it's time to start that. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, you are. Okay. So, this has been one of my, and I start this in 3rd grade. Okay, this is one of my, many of my students use this. In fact, it's so popular that most classrooms where the kids are with Mrs. Troyan at school, all the kids in the class start using these cards. That's how popular it is. Okay? So it works in a very interesting way. Okay, so we have, let's see, you do homework Monday nights, Tuesday nights, Wednesday nights, Thursday nights, or?
Every night except Friday. Friday is
And-
homework.
No weekend too, right? Or do you have
No
homework on the
weekend.
weekend?
Just
No weekend homework.
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday.
Okay.
Wait up. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. That's it.
But sometimes you do like the spelling packet over the weekend, right? You do a couple
But
small
that,
things.
but that I can do any that I can do any day.
Okay.
That's optional. I just have to finish that in the week.
Mommy said sometimes you do the spelling packet and things over the weekend, but
Yeah, but that isn't required on the weekend.
okay.
There it is.
Well, what I'm trying to find out is if you want to